There's a show tonight at the Paramount Theater that is going to take you in the Wayback Machine if you go to see it. And be kind of fun, too. And you forget that this guy he's a great singer, but he did a lot of other stuff, too. We'll get to that in just a second. But don't forget, grab the podcast version of the show. You guys came storming back for the podcast. I was concerned. That 2 weeks off would just kill the momentum of the podcast, but it didn't. You guys came back like bees to honey.
Nice.
Yeah, so thank you. Check it out. Search JB and Sandy on the iHeartRadio app. All right, before we tell you who's playing at the Paramount tonight, real quick story, because we were just talking about donuts and how proud I was that I one day ate a half a dozen donuts between Far West and Mopac and 183 in Brushy Creek. And Tricia's like, well, you got to tell them the ice cream cone story. So for a while, JB, I got in a bad rut.
Long while.
Yeah, it was a long while. And about 4 days a week, I would stop at the Dairy Queen and get a cone on the way home.
4 days a week, JB.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. It was a sweet treat. I mean, it was, I don't know what I didn't care. It was COVID. I don't,
It wasn't COVID. It was a year ago.
No, you can blame anything else.
That's only acceptable if you're under 15 or over 75.
Right.
So one day I'm getting my cone and I could never finish it in the drive home. I've always got to sit in the street where I park and finish my cone. So I sit there, I listen to music, I do whatever, flip through my phone, finish my ice cream cone. And one day I'm sitting there and I look up from my car, just kind of see what's going on, and coming right at me is a guy that the ladies in the neighborhood have named Shirtless Running Guy.
Shirtless running guy.
Shirtless running guy. This guy's jacked and tan and fit, and but he's not over jacked. You know what I mean?
Perfect amount of jacked.
He's one of those guys that you can see on your ribs on the side, those three little knots. You know what I'm talking about? If someone's really ripped, those little ab muscles on the side. So I'm sitting there eating my ice cream, licking away, and I look up. 10 yards in front of me is Shirtless Running Guy. And our eyes met. And never in my life have I felt so pathetic.
Sandy's his mouth is open with ice cream on his tongue as Shirtless Running Guy goes by and shakes his head.
I think Shirtless Running Guy may have moved.
I know. All of us have been wondering about it. I'm very sad if he did.
I'm really happy that he's gone.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Go ahead.
No, finish yours, because I can tell you another story of Sandy that's very similar.
I was going to say the difference, there's such a fine line between hot, shirtless running guy and then Mr. Too Much that we see on the trail.
Yeah, he's
a little too jacked, just a few too many tattoos, too many
accoutrements,
accessories on his body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not cool like Shirtless Running Guy was.
What's the other story about Sandy?
Oh, this is very similar. You're like when you're around the real well fitness guy and then Sandy chimes in. You'll remember this once I start telling the story. I don't remember the guy's name, but we had him on the show. He was an Austinite, and he was in the Paralympics, and they did that wheelchair basketball. Murder ball movie. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And the guy was an Austinite. They won gold, I think, right?
Yeah.
They won the gold medal. Do you remember his name?
No, but I'll find it for you.
Okay. So we have this guy on, Tricia. We have him on the show. This guy's paralyzed. He fell out of a truck. He was drunk or something in the back of a truck, paralyzed.
Uh-huh.
And then, he got into wheelchair basketball. And then that movie Murder Ball was made about it. And then they won the Olympics. And so we had him on the show. And so he's hanging out with us after the show. And Sandy's sitting there. Of course, he's in his wheelchair. Sandy's in a big old lounge chair, laid back, feet kicked up. And Sandy's like, oh, God, I don't want to go work out today.
God.
I think I'm going to blow it off.
Did you realize?
And this guy's looking at him like, dude, I'm right here.
Did you realize as you said it and then you're like, or did you say it and say it?
I don't know. It's very cloudy those days.
God.
I did find the movie, but I can't find the name of that guy, and I can't remember it to save my life. It was nominated for Best Documentary Feature at the 78th Academy Awards. First and only MTV film released through Think Film.
Let's leave the man alone.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sandy. GB.
I gotta go work out. I have a workout. Mark Zupan.
Yeah. I also saw Mark Zupan load his wheelchair into his car outside in the parking lot, by the way.
You're saying that like you're busting him or something.
I'm just saying.
He still had some
there's no doubt about it. But before that, I saw that. I thought, you know what I thought.
I don't know.
All right, let's. I look like an insensitive slob.
You look horrible right now.
I am an insensitive slob. So tonight at the Paramount Theater, I met her on a Monday and my heart stood still. That's your cue.
To do run, to do run.
Sean Cassidy.
Oh, wow.
Who looks amazing.
Does he?
Yeah.
Look him up.
He looks great. He's 67 years old. Of course, you know him and his half-brother, of course, was from the Partridge Family. His mom is Shirley Jones. And he is performing at the Paramount Theater tonight. He was one of the Hardy Boys in the Hardy Boy Mysteries and also had a pretty successful TV career as a producer and a writer for New Amsterdam and a TV show called Invasion. And he's playing tonight at the Paramount Theater.
Is this People Magazine picture that you saw of him? He looks a little like our friend Rich Beam in this picture, doesn't he?
A little bit, yeah. But yeah, that's him. He looks great. So my sister wore that record out when I was a kid.
Yeah,
So
for those that
automatically
are
hated it.
too young to know, like he was the teen heartthrob.
Yep. Yeah. He
Young
was on all the
girls were
magazines.
obsessed.
Yeah. Another show that's coming, and I really don't know who goes to see this. And I am judging you if you do. Diamond Dave, David Lee Roth.
Ooh.
Tickets go on sale Friday. It's billed as A Night with David Lee Roth brings Van Halen classics and more. April 29th, ACL Live at the Moody Theater.
Interesting.
How much would you spend to see Diamond Dave, JB?
I wouldn't pay to do it, but there's a curiosity, like watching a car wreck.
Yeah.
Like what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Like if I saw that Corey Feldman was doing a set at South by, I'd go check that out. Because, right? The curiosity that it is, how bad might this be?
Yeah.
I wish it's great. Like, because, in the day, I mean, you can't lie that he was the best front man at one time.
Yeah. And I mean, Benson Boone kind of stole his act with all the jumping and flipping and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to go see him, tickets go on sale tomorrow. He's 71. They go on sale tomorrow. The show not until April. I would always love to ask David Lee Roth this question. What were you thinking when you wrote the song Panama? I mean, Panama, 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 Panama. How long did it take to write that day?
He's probably in Panama.
But they make up for it. They make up for it with Running with the Devil, right? Which I think he also wrote.
Hey, Time and a Place, they ruled.
They did. Remember when that Diver Down album came out back in the day? It was huge.
Yeah.
It was huge. Mm-hmm. And then they were so funny with the OU812 album that came out. It was like like a license plate. So there you go. A couple of shows you can see. Sean Cassidy tonight, Diamond Dave in April. Coming up next, there's something coming to Netflix that is kind of one of, you talk about a car wreck. You want to watch it to see if someone dies. Doing it. And JB's got some experience with this guy. All right. We'll tell you who it is, what they're doing. If you stick around, it's coming up next.
1031austin.com.
Hey, it's Sandy. And for about a year now, I've been really focused on my fitness. I've been very dedicated, getting my exercise and eating right. But recently, I got kind of bored with my walking and lifting weights. And a buddy of mine said, well, why don't you join me for a 90-minute session of hot yoga at Pure Yoga, Texas? I went and I love it, and I think you will too. They've got 2 locations. I go to the one north at 8620 Burnett Road, about 3 blocks south of 183. There's also one downtown between 5th and 6th Street on Oakland. They do a lot more than just hot yoga at Pure Austin. They also have hot yoga for hips and spine. They've got the Inferno Hot Pilates. You should check out their website. It's pureyogatexas.com. Again, that's pureyogatexas.com. You know, as we get a little older, we need to stay strong and flexible, and you get both of those benefits when you do some yoga. So check it out, pureyogatexas.com. Don't be intimidated. Jeff and Marty are the owners. They're so welcoming and so kind. You are going to love it. Check it out, pureyogatexas.com.
103.1 Austin.
Streaming on the iHeartRadio app. This is the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80 station, 103.1.
For those of you that don't like this amazing weather that we have in Austin, Texas, please know that the next cold front blows in Friday night into Saturday. So we've got, 80 today, 78 tomorrow, and then Saturday the high will only be 59. Suck at 59.
Oh, I can't wait.
No, thank you.
We've been so lucky so far with a very warm winter.
Oh, it's been great.
Do you think it's going to ever get cold for winter, or do you think our winter has happened?
I don't know.
Week
This
that it was
is
cold?
right now is supposed to be the coldest time of the year.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're talking about 80 degrees.
I love it. I love it. Sit out in the back. All those days in the summertime when you can't sit outside and chill.
Yeah.
These are the times that you get to do it. Not
And,
Tricia,
and there aren't all the mosquitoes in the winter.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I say
So
enjoy
good.
it. Rent a margarita machine. Call your neighbors over. We've got a neighbor that I didn't know played the tuba.
Yeah.
Now I do know he plays the tuba because
Yeah.
he's practicing in his backyard.
Yep. That's the new thing. Practicing in the backyard.
Really like him.
An adult?
No.
That's a high school kid.
High school kid.
I was going to say, where does an adult play tuba unless it's Oktoberfest?
Right. In a high school band. I
Yeah.
wish he played flute.
You wish he played flute?
Yeah. Just because
Not mad at it. It was a long practice. It was
Yeah.
really long is all I'm going to say.
Austin lands on a couple of lists as the best places or one of the best places to, one, find a job.
Yep.
It's interesting.
Top 10 best cities to find a job. Austin landed number 9 on the list. Number 1 was Scottsdale, Arizona, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's a nice place to live.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So Austin, top city to find a job. The other list, which Sandy finds it interesting, is one of the top U.S. cities for mobile home living.
In Austin.
In Austin.
I would think it'd be somewhere in Florida. We don't have that many mobile parks here.
Got the coolest one in the world, though.
Pecan Grove?
On Barton Springs.
Pecan Grove.
Yeah. I had my Airstream there for about 5 years. It was awesome.
Did you learn to drive there or did your mom?
My mom learned to drive on that little driveway on the same Jeep that I later learned to drive in out on the Deer Lace.
Because your grandfather had a place there?
Yeah, when he moved from Houston to Austin, he had a place at Pecan Grove for a few years before he bought his house on Stratford.
He moved up.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
quite an upgrade.
Yeah, it is.
He went from the mobile home. He's George Jefferson.
Oh my God, he did. He moved right on up.
Yeah, he moved right on up from the mobile home
Wow.
park to Stratford Drive.
Yep, overlooking the lake.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, I wish you'd have held on to that.
God, I do too. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
There's a lot of things you would do if you had a time machine, but if I was going back, here it is in the late 80s, back at UT, and I could live in Pecan Grove in an Airstream. Oh, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome and cheap.
I wonder if they finally priced the clowns out.
Oh, they did. All the clowns are gone.
Oh, that's
When I was there, it was about $350 a month, and that included water and electricity.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all. Last I heard, it's 1,800-ish and up.
Oh my
wow.
gosh.
Yeah,
Clown can't
Wow.
afford that.
No,
They just-
clown can't do that. You got to tie a lot of balloons to afford that.
yeah.
It's a lot of parties.
And what Sandy's referencing, and when I was there were like 4 professional clowns living there.
Professionals.
Doodlebug. I think she's still around. I don't know if she still lives there. Limpy. The Balloonatic.
That's the best one.
And then I think there was one other.
Yeah. And a nudist that lived across the way from you.
Oh, yeah. The old guy. Yeah. He passed away while we were still there. He was in his 80s. And whenever we had ladies over, there were women over, he would just do a full frontal parade in his RV.
For the ladies.
So Austin's great for mobile home living. So what you guys are into this? What's the difference between RV life and mobile home living?
Oh, yeah, there's a difference.
For sure.
In mobile home, you're not moving. You're there.
You're tethered down.
Yeah, that's your home. You're not taking it on trips or anything.
Yeah, there's
like
no
that.
wheels on it.
RV means you intend to move it on occasion. Now, people will, like snowbirds, they'll park it for the whole winter.
Yeah.
And then go back north in the summer. But anyway.
There's a whole culture to that.
Oh, yeah. It was started forever ago to avoid property taxes, which is why it's probably going to be on the rise again.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And why Austin would be desirable, because property taxes are getting crazy.
They are.
But you don't pay property tax. Tricia, have you ever lived anywhere on wheels?
Oh, yeah. You would think that I have,
Given your
considering
pedigree.
my past.
Well, we just said your grandpa lived on Stratford Drive.
But no, I have not. I've never lived in a mobile home or an RV. But I will tell you that I am following on Instagram RV living, and they will do some of those things are nice. I mean,
they're amazing.
Nice.
Even though I had a really nice Airstream, and Airstreams are iconic, an American classic. I'd go to some of these RV parks, even in like ghetto Port Aransas. I'm in the RV park and I'm looking around. I'm like, that bus is $500,000.
Mm-hmm.
That one's probably close to $1 million. You wouldn't believe how many people own RV buses that are $500,000 and up.
Yeah, and you could mortgage those just like you do a home, right? But longer, like 50-year mortgages.
Oh, I don't know about that. I know 10-year mortgages for sure, but there was a funny trend someone told me about where like elderly people say you've always wanted to travel the US in an RV, right? And you've never done it. You own your home, you own your car. You're never going to finance anything again in your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not worried about your credit. There was this trend for a while where elderly people were buying these high-end buses then just travel the U.S. and then just let it default.
Wow. Knowing they're going to die.
Well, let it default because they just tell them, the bank, come get it, repo it, because they don't care about their credit anymore.
Yeah, and then they go back home to the home
they go back to their home.
Oh,
it's the last home they were ever going to buy. It's the last car they're ever going to buy.
Wow. Do the Somalis know you can do this?
1031austin.com.
Well, that's it. Do us a solid and copy and paste the link to this episode and send it to a friend or two. Thanks for listening.